coming into a nice easy seat and closing your eyes. Starting to tune into your breath, lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Bringing in a subtle sway from side to side as you send your breath into that space in your back where you are feeling the discomfort. Taking the movement as big or as small as feels comfortable for you. Maybe it's a gentle rock side to side, or you can start to create some big circles with the central line of the body. Continuing to send your breath into that space. Not only sending your breath, but attaching love and compassion for that place of your body that is communicating the pain or discomfort to you in that specific way. Feeling gratitude for the communication that you do have with your body, for its intelligent design to tell you when it might be time to slow down and to tune in to that which you are feeling. Whatever movement you have going on, and allowing it to settle into stillness. And continuing to breathe. Deep breaths in and long breaths out. Taking a gentle tip up and over to one side. Maybe rolling a bit through the spine. Carrying that intentional breath with you throughout the entire practice of movement here today. And beyond, of course, is always the goal. Pressing up, make your way into a gentle twist. Tall through the spine. Meeting yourself where you're at. Big inhales, fill up that space. And exhales, release a bit of tension. Unwinding and taking a tip up and over to the opposite side. And rolling up into a twist. Big inhale. Releasing exhale. Unraveling and just folding forward just for a moment here. Maybe right down the center or maybe swaying a bit side to side. And then rounding up through center, palms back behind you. Big inhale, arching through the spine. And releasing to come onto all fours. Once you get there, rolling around through a few cat-cows, maybe gentle circles of the spinal column. Taking things at your own pace. At the level that you're at right here, right now. Remembering that intentional breath. Sliding that right arm underneath your body over to the left side, threading the needle. Maybe you walk your opposite hand a bit forward on your mat or out to the side. or maybe back behind your body. Exploring around with your breath and your body in this space. And pressing up and over to the opposite side. Coming back onto all fours, sinking your hips back, child's pose. Taking a big inhale and a long exhale. Setting up through all fours, lifting your hips high, downward dog. Right leg sweeps up and back down, dog split. Bending the knee, opening up the hip. Sweeping that leg to the outer edge of the right hand. Back knee drops down. And finding yourself here for a moment. Maybe up on the palms or down on the elbows. Can bring in a gentle sway side to side. Twisting towards that front leg, maybe placing the right hand on top of the knee as you twist. Then pressing both palms down, tucking your back toes, straightening out the front leg, runner stretch. And leaning to the left to sweep the right leg around, coming onto all fours. Gentle roll around. Tucking your toes, lifting from your middle, up and back, downward dog. Left leg sweeps up and back, down dog split, bent knee, open hip. Sweeping that foot to the outer edge of the left hand. Back knee drops down, hips sink forward. Taking an easy twist. And then both fingertips come down, hips sink back, straightening out through that front leg. Leaning to the right to sweep that left leg around, coming onto all fours once more. Tucking your toes, lifting up and back, downward dog. Gentle walk to the top of the mat. Folding over once you get there. Heel toeing your feet out a bit to sink your hips down into a squat. Maybe a gentle sway side to side. Dropping your hips down onto the mat and taking your knees with you as you come back down onto your back. Holding onto your knees as you let your legs fall away from you. Gentle release of the spine. Maybe a subtle rock from side to side. Releasing the hands, allowing the feet to drop down onto the mat. And then windshield wipering the legs. Taking the movement super slow. And pausing once you land on one side. Maybe take that foot and place it on top of that other knee to find a bit of a deeper stretch. Then releasing up and over to the opposite side. You can bring that foot onto that knee here as well. And coming back through center, finding a final place to land here. Maybe it's a happy baby, maybe a plow pose, maybe you find something else, a gentle bridge. Whatever it is, coming into that space and revisiting that intentional breath, sending it into that one or more space or spaces of stress or tension. And maybe you notice a shift in that space from when we began. Releasing out of whatever you have going on. Maybe your feet press into the mat, knees knock towards each other, or your legs come out long. Closing your eyes and integrating for a moment. Starting to bring your knees in towards your chest. Keeping your eyes closed as you make your way up to sit. Settling into stillness. And together, taking 3 cleansing and releasing breaths, breathing once more into that space of your back body. Big inhale up through the nose. Releasing, exhale out the mouth. Big inhale. Long exhale. Once more, super big inhale, filling up that back body. And softening everything on the exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let me know in the comments if you have any special requests for any future classes. I would love to hear from you. And with that, I will see you next time.